Ah, Jesus Christ, like the 50th time I died. That's it. Nope, no more, no more. Rage quit.
Conan noobs.
Well, hello there, once again, friends and fans. How are you? Raptor here. It's good to see you, and welcome back to more multiplayer action for Wargame European Escalation. It's yours truly and Lennon of the Rat Pack versus Panther and Killer Allen on the side of NATO today. Let me just adjust this. Very good. Hey, welcome back. So anyway, we're on the map Mecklenburg. Let me show you around. This is the first time me and Lennon are showing off this little doozy of a map, and it's a mirror map. It's the same on the left as it is on the right. Up, down, left, right, all the same. And we're starting now. Again, we are Pact versus NATO, and yeah, it's good to be back. Been playing some different games. You guys seem to be liking that. It's all good. It's all cool. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of Men of War, going to be plenty of War Game, there's going to be plenty of everything for everybody, so don't panic. Lennon here working right with a lot of infantry, and yours truly working left with infantry as well. BRDM2U and a scout helicopter from yours truly, along with 2 Tunguskas going up. And Lennon's got a Smirch left, or actually just called in now, pulling those up, and also sending a recon helicopter to the right. On the enemy side, we have 4 Leo 2A4s. We have AMX-30s, 4 of those, Weasel, and we have 2 transport helicopters, more than likely with Delta Force, Hueys full of Delta Force, a Gazelle there, and a ton of infantry. It looks like, wow, a ton of infantry. And, wow, 2 commands also left back at Echo. Oh, it seems one was stuck in the mud, so no big deal. Lennon, I see. The enemy putting down a defense marker for our scout that is approaching. And as you can see, Lennon has already arrived with his scouts at Gulf. I wonder if the enemy will plow right through with all of their transports. It looks like they've finally gotten that the command vehicle up, the Jeep command. Well, I'm not even going down that route of saying it anymore, but yes, it looks like their command vehicle is going to Charlie, and it looks like they're coming up with full force. Killer Allen in charge of most of the infantry, and Panther in charge of the AA and Leos. They have not yet broken any of them up yet, but it looks like Delta Force, one group has broken off to go left to face off against me in the woods. Gazelle now getting ready to fire its SNEB missiles. Well, they're not SNEB missiles, but they are getting ready to fire nonetheless. Let's see if they hit. Lennon telling me that the SNEB has fired, but of course I can see it with the MI9, and of course it's good to peek on these areas and make sure they don't have anything around. Lennon also marking a route where the Leos are approaching, and I've pulled back with my Mi-24Ps since those Rolands are there. Gonna try to lure them into a trap now, more than likely, with Lennon having a lot of his troops now around a hotel. It's much better to fall back and have the enemy come into a trap than face them head on, especially Leo 2s. You don't want to come up against those. Delta Force now has unloaded at Alpha, and those BTRs are retreating. At least the ATGM virgins. Yes, those virgins are retreating to make way for the real men. The BTR 60 PAI full of Tier 2 riflemen. So once those are unloaded, that will definitely be hell for those Delta Force to capture. It looks like the VABs are also going back to move fast to move into more than likely Alpha, and the Weasel 1, or the Wiesel 1 tow, we'll just call it the Weasel, come on, you know I love lovey terms. And by the way, if you're loving this, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Every like is appreciated, every comment is read, and every subscription makes me smile. So why don't you let me smile and show those beautiful Raptor teeth, yes? Yes. Now, we have enemy troops moving into, or rather enemy armor moving into Gulf, and Lennon coming up with his T-55 AMV-1s and BTRs. If he takes out those Roland 2s for yours truly, he's not going to get those Leos. Oh no. Our enemy isn't going to be able to keep them safe, because we do have those Mi-24Ps over here ready and waiting for the enemy to show its weakness. Gazelle getting ready to fire at, I'm not exactly sure, perhaps the BTRs that are moving there, and it looks like they're probably out of missiles, and they don't see the tongue there as well. VAB's finally moving here. Let's take a peek at Lennon before we have an engagement there. Lennon losing a few of his, or actually taking out a few Leo 2s, Jesus, with his Conquerors, causing a horrible, horrible, horrible day for those Rolands and Leopards, or Leos, whatever, the Leopards. Just plowing right on through and taking a ton of hits from Lennon, just finally now pulling off the road. he is screwed. Unless the enemy sees his smirches, which are obviously not going to fire, Lennon will continue to fire at those and cause a horrible day for those troops. Let's go back up to yours truly and see what we're dealing with. VABs finally entering. Motor Strelicky doing what they can against the VABs before they unload. Looks like that position will be crushed. The enemy definitely wants it. Let's watch Lennon finish off these Leos, though. It'll be much more dramatic with his Conquerors. Wow, bad day for his Conquerors as both teams were killed by the Leo's fire, but the Mi-24 is now finally on its ass. Lennon got quite a few kills there. Lennon coming in now at 530 points, yours truly at 140, Panther at 169, and Killer Allen at 29 points. Packed at 670, NATO 198. The Leos are in desperate need of repair and also are almost low fuel. They have about 500 left, but definitely moving fast, and in the fields will drain their fuel. They're now stunned. One Leo down. The other one will definitely be finished off by... Oh, here comes the second. Oh, there it goes. All Leos are finished off along with those Rolands. Panther now surrenders. And just Killer Allen now. Killer Allen finally finishing off the infantry in the woods. Not a good day. Not a good day for the enemy. Yes, so after Panther lost all of his troops with his push into Gulf and Hotel, that was a horrible new move. Jeez, that's what it was. That's all I can say. Me now calling more than likely for artillery on the forest. Let's see if Lennon gets an opportunity to use his, oh yes indeed, his Smirchandise. He's bringing out that Smirchandise, baby. He's going to unload the racks. It's going to be like a shopping spree from hell. Now, once he gets his ass in gear, I don't know if he's, he seems to move them into position to fire. I'm not sure if he's going to fire on Charlie or at the forest left of Alpha, but we will see. Mi-9 moving around, scouting as well. No real danger left for us. Ah, this Smirchandise is on the move. Dollar bills, y'all. Let's take a look at this weapon. This is a Soviet-made rocket system, and I believe it carries 24 300mm rockets. Holy crap. It can fire twice, I believe. No, once before reloading. So that's 48 missiles that Lennon has, along with 4 Euro trucks to reload that as well. So let's see if Lennon's going to bring the Smirchandise. Oh, look at that. Look, it's nothing but scouts, ATGMs, VABs, and a Huey. Also looks like it had moved the Delta Force into position. Extra points there for Lennon to get. Let's see if he brings the pain, baby. Doesn't look like there's too much action on the field other than that. We're in a defensive position since Lennon's moving up some of his battered Conquerors and also his T-55s. And yours truly losing some of the infantry around Foxtrot, but still staying there since we know most of the enemy troops are in that forest. Mi-24As being brought up to make sure that if any of them run, they're going to be hit by missiles. Mi-24Ps are reloading, actually reloaded now. And a lot of Lennon's units are just going to park as we wait for the Smirch to shine, baby, shine. More Euro trucks being brought up. Oh, you know, he's damn well ready to fire that thing. He's going to go off with a bang. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Oh, it looks like a command is also moving in to capture Alpha. The enemy now holds Echo, Charlie, and looks like they're moving to Alpha. So they have Echo, Charlie, and almost going to have Alpha there. I'm just peeking at Delta up there just to see if there's any action, but there's not. Looks like there's also cargo helicopter moving back, which was probably used for those for the infantrymen, the Delta force. And it looks like the French scout units are going to now take over every corner of that forest, so it's going to just be littered with enemy units. So once Lennon gets his ass in gear, man, when is he going to use it? The suspense. The suspense. And it's a real suspense thriller over here as to why the enemy hasn't moved forward with any units. He is using them primarily for defense, but some of them could be good against these T-64s. Maybe he just doesn't see them. Would be good to have deployed those up front, those ATGMs that the French have. Mi-24 is getting ready to engage on... Oh, snap, dog. Mi-9 might actually have spotted that command. Oh, and right as Lennon had fired his merchandise, the enemy knew it was over. They trembled in fear as Lennon pressed the F key and then the left click button. That's all it took to bring them down. That was a quick battle, wasn't it? 8 minutes, 52 seconds total, points to achieve 2,000. The battlefield Mecklenburg. I might have said Mecklenburg, but whatever. It's Mecklenburg. Anyway, total victory for us, coming in at 2,388 points. Nicely done. Lennon getting the high score of... Oh, wait a minute now. Lennon getting the high score of 1,000. Oh, we were pretty damn close there. Well done. Well done. So anyway, no real tips here other than to just, do not, well, this is day one, but, don't think that just air cover. This is now World in Conflict. Support units with a bunch of Abrams is not going to win the day. You got to bring infantry. Got to bring that cornucopia of pain, baby. Got to bring that cornucopia. So anyway, until next time, friends and fans, this is Raptor for Lennon, reminding you to please comment below and say hello to Lennon. I asked you guys to do that last time, and no love for the boy. Why no love? Why no hugs? Give him kiss. So anyway, this is Raptor reminding you to keep your password and your pimp hand strong. Do it. Just do it.